welcome back. So, we've got some fingerprints. There's a couple things missing, to be perfectly honest. One of the tips of the candle, the flames, I guess. One of the leaves on the portrait, and there's handprints on that portrait as well. Fuck, I immediately forgot his voice.
I train in the art of desserts every day. If you have a question about desserts, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you very much. What is this? Is it an oven? This is a fire alarm.
Ah, let me say in advance, that's not a dessert. That's the real deal. If you press that, an alarm will sound, and security will be contacted. I understand that you want to press it to see what happens, but please restrain yourself.
No, I didn't particularly feel like pressing it.
It's because you're a defense attorney.
I don't think being a defense attorney has anything to do with it. Bad wants to push it. Teehee. Anyways, go in order here.
A dessert in the shape of a candle holder, huh? Damn you, science, you've gone too far. It's titled Light of Life.
It seems that one of the important lights, isn't it? Is it symbolic, or...? Could be, I suppose. Let's go with the leaf. You can make such a beautiful picture out of chocolate! As expected of Master Jeff. Is this really chocolate? My friends are uploading things, that's just great.
Impressive, Sir Attorney. You noticed well. The picture is of an angel, is not dessert, but rather the angel's recipe.
The angel's recipe? The prize for the contest. Eh? This picture isn't made out of chocolate!
Indeed, within this chocolate frame lies a recipe book. Sir Master told
Yeah, I think I went a little too high in the voice and changed it up.
Sir Master told everyone when he explained the rules of the contest to us in this room.
So the contestants knew the recipe was here.
How about it, this frame? Don't you think it's missing something?
This must be what Detective Bad was asking Mr. Gustavia about earlier. This chocolate frame, there does seem to be a part that is missing.
That's what's been bothering me as well.
Eh? What's missing? It's the part I highlighted earlier. God damn it, game. Yeah, oh gee, where could it be? Look closely at the part with the decorations. Can the car outside fuck off, or motorcycle, or whatever? Can you see one of them is missing? It's true, it's different from the other decorations.
The imperfect balance in the decoration is not like Sir Master.
Upon closer examination, it seems the frame is not the only one with missing parts. We need to investigate further.
We're not going to talk about that handprint? No? Okay.
All the desserts in this room each have one part missing.
Seriously? That's odd attention to detail. Whoa! The candle holder and the sailing tools are damaged as well. Are they? So someone tampered with the crime scene. Well, I'll be damned. Perhaps.
Maybe Master vandalized the room himself to fool us.
Master Jeff wouldn't do that sort of thing to his desserts. Tampered desserts. I wonder if they're connected to the incident. Probably. Okay, now we can examine further. Sorry. These finger marks are...
These are unidentified finger marks. We don't know who they belong to. Since no fingerprints were left behind,
except for the ones on the tea kettle. Finger marks without fingerprints. These might be related to the case. Noted. Okay. It's a mystery.
He was probably wearing gloves.
Ugh, Detective Badlock's dreams and romance. I don't think there are dreams or romance in a murder scene. There's crimes of passion. Come now, Gregory. Achoo! Are you alright, Raymond? Ugh, this room is way too cold. The fountain patio wasn't very warm either.
This room certainly is cold. Do you want to wear my coat?
Nope, I'm fine. Because that's something that you promised to give me when I became a defense attorney.
That's right.
Why is the temperature turned down so low?
It's for the chocolate, duh.
It's been turned down in order to maintain the chocolate's temperature. Why don't you try opening the panel covering that wall? Cover on that wall.
Panel cover.
Whoa, there's a secret panel hidden there.
This control panel is installed in all the rooms Sir Master prepared. So as not to detract from the dessert's presentation, the cover was closed to conceal it.
What does the panel do?
It allows you to change the temperature and the lighting in this room. In order to preserve any type of dessert, it can go down to about negative 22 Fahrenheit.
So what's that in sensible temperature? That's well below freezing. That is shockingly below freezing, actually, now that I think about it. I can't remember when exactly. It might be negative 22 when Celsius and Fahrenheit meet up. But, yeah, that's pretty damn cold. That's probably like negative 13, negative 14. If not closer to 18. The room would be like a freezer. Quite, yeah. This is set to 59 Fahrenheit. No wonder I thought it was cold. F off. 60 degrees isn't that cold. I can't convert the two, Fahrenheit and Celsius, but I know what they feel like. So, eh. Detective Bat, I'm not allowed to change the temperature, am I?
Preserving the crime scene is the foundation of being a detective.
But I'm not a detective.
Good point. Fire away.
A defense attorney can't recklessly damage a crime scene either. Indeed, Sir Assistant, enduring hardship is all part of training. In order to preserve chocolate, 59 Fahrenheit to 64 Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature.
How about in sensible degrees, you bastards?
The ideal temperature for chocolate, as expected of a dessert chef.
No, it is but a trifle. This is basic knowledge of anyone. This is basic knowledge that anyone should know if they're a dessert chef.
So, what's the ideal temperature for candy and fresh cream?
As long as you watch out for humidity and hot temperatures, candy shouldn't melt. For fresh cream, around 50 degrees is the ideal temperature.
You need to watch out for the humidity and hot temperatures for candy. I see. Case closed, boys! Take him away.
I love Bad. Detective Bad, he seems a bit happy when they're talking about candy.
Is candy one of his favorite things?
Gee, what would give you that hint? Alright, check this area earlier? Okay, got it. Done here. Alrighty, so what else do I need to look at? I think he said something about needing to deduce... Whoops. This. Yeah, there's still stuff here. So, I'm thinking this part I deduce with the photo.
Eureka! Eureka!
Are you sure the only thing the police removed from this crime scene was the body?
Ah, they also took away the piece of cloth the body was wrapped in.
In that case, a major contradiction has been created at the crime scene.
Contradiction.
Detective Bat, please look at the crime scene carefully once more. The bloodstains that should have remained at the crime scene have disappeared.
I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up. I'll check with forensics.
Mr. Edgeworth, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as being out of place. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside that treasure chest. I like how I caught that, and then they pointed out as a contradiction. That was good. On me and the game, for that matter. However, the actual crime scene is missing. The chocolate with the bloodstain is completely vanished. Yes. Did the police remove it, or was this the work of the criminal?
According to forensics, no one has cleaned up any bloodstains.
So it was taken after the photo. I see. Well, that should mean someone erased the bloodstain.
Who knows?
Well, I mean, obviously something happened. Might have been Von Karma. He's not above that. I might be done with this area. Let me do a double check. If he says I won't rest, yeah, okay, we're good. Huh, so, what else do I need? This stuff over here? It appears to be a display of sailing equipment.
There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon.
No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. You can't beat someone to death with these. I've already established that.
Misleading.
Okay. So that was pointless. Can I check the map out? Maybe the map? Let me see. Fierce. Nah, okay. So what's left? Maybe the stove here? Elegant tableware? No. It's just the tea kettle. Or teapot or something. I don't know. Can I maybe examine the sign? The good ship Red Rum on the Red Sea is what's written on this sign. Red Rum, it's a joke. It seems to be the theme for all the works in this room. Starting with the central ship, the treasure chest every piece has a connection to sailing. It is a magnificent and elegant theme that complements Mr. Master's style. I talk to you guys, or the... Can I examine the...
What about over here? There's nothing... Okay.
Been here, done this. Don't know what else I need to... Maybe I need to check logic. Hold on. Beaten to death, why the stand was broken, tampered desserts. Maybe? That's a possibility. There we go. Each of Mr. Master's works had a piece that was missing. Add to that the fact that the ship's chocolate stand was broken. I think we can surmise that somebody ransacked this room. And the one who did it could be the true culprit? That I don't know. But I think it's safe to say that the ship's stand got broken when the room was ransacked. And when the ship fell over, it broke the treasure chest lid. I expect that the lid of the treasure chest was originally closed. Nice! It seems our investigation of this room is just about over. Okay, that's probably been updated.
This should make it clear. Jeff Masters is the culprit.
Really don't see how. What? Why?
All the rooms in this mansion were locked from the inside. And the only way to open them from the outside was to use this key to the mansion.
So how did Hall get in? Do you know who had the key?
Master was the only one with the key. There were no spare keys.
So how did Hall get in? Mansion key.
By using the mansion key, Master could enter all the contestants' rooms. Of course, the key could also lock his room from the outside.
However, Mr. Masters' room is currently unlocked.
Yeah, that's why I suspect Masters is the culprit.
I'd like to hear your reasoning in more detail. Ah, sure.
If the body had been found in a locked room, Master would have been the prime suspect. That's why Master made sure to leave the door to his own room unlocked. And to ensure the body would be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest.
That doesn't make any sense.
After the judging, everyone was scheduled to meet in Master's room. That would have created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away. Contrary to his expectations, the body was discovered by Miss Hall.
How? Oh, he left it unlocked. Okay.
That's my reason for suspecting Master. Got that, Ace Attorney?
So you also think it was Mr. Master himself who vandalized this room?
Yeah. You defense attorneys believe that justice lies in trusting your clients, but I'm a detective.
It is a little annoying how, with two exceptions, every client, maybe three, if you're gonna talk about politician Wimperson. That's debatable, though. Definitely two clients in the entire history of Phoenix Wright have actually been guilty. It's crazy how lucky Phoenix Wright gets with that shit. The only two that were ever really guilty were Matt on Guard, who he was coerced into defending, which I think was obvious from the get-go, so I'm not really spoiling anything there. You were certainly coerced into doing it, so... And there's... whatever. Play the game yourself. That case is fun. But yeah, the other guy I'm not gonna spoil. I might have already talked about him, but he was guilty. We found him not guilty, and then not guilty of a different crime by proving he was in fact guilty of the first crime, but thanks to Double Jeopardy, hey, you know, what are you gonna do? So then,
you defend. If I believe every poor sap story, I'd let the suspicious ones get away.
I understand your reasoning thoroughly. However, I'd like you to hear my thoughts on the subject now.
Fine.
Detective Bad believes that he is right, but I won't give up so easily. I can't accept his reasoning. I'll have to show him evidence that contradicts it. Body had been found in the locked room. Master would have been the prime suspect. Wouldn't the person in the room been the suspect? I guess we found Dover in his own room. It's unlikely he would have killed himself. But if you found it in Delicia or Gustavia's room, isn't it a little premature to suspect Mr. Master on those grounds alone?
It's a little premature for you to be objecting. Just wait until I'm done.
That's why Master made sure to leave the door unlocked. He left it unlocked.
If the door had been unlocked, Master would be the only one who could commit the crime.
Well, maybe the door just happened to be unlocked.
Then maybe the body just happened to be lying in the open waiting to be discovered. Runt, do you think you can become a good detective with logic like that?
Oh, but I don't want to be a detective. I want to be a defense attorney. I hope he isn't trying to steal my apprentice. He wants his own apprentice. Yeah, Batty would want his own apprentice, honestly.
Master had a reason to leave the door unlocked. And to ensure the body would be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest.
That's probably the roughest voice to do. You believe the broken lid was Mr. Master's doing?
Yes, if he hadn't done that, the body wouldn't have been found.
It doesn't seem likely that he would break his own work while he was judging the contest. That's right. Master Jeff would never waste a good dessert. One piece of cake he even eats. One piece of cake he even eats, the more dancing.
That TV show is irrelevant here.
Detective Bad, you know about the piece of cake. When I didn't even know of it? What? This is a surprise. So do you sing the song too?
That's irrelevant.
I like Bad. He's easily one of my favorites. Given I haven't shaved in a bit, I could actually do... If I dyed my hair, I could do a decent cosplay as Bad. His forehead's much more... He has less hair than me. The hairline's all different, but... bit of work, I could easily pull that off. He's scruffy like me. Big guy like me.
Anyway, one who broke the lid on the treasure chest was Master.
I've also noticed in my recording the scratching of my beard keeps getting picked up. That's because it's itchy as hell. Give me a break.
After the judging,
Everyone was scheduled to meet in Master's room. The judging began in Mr. Gustavo's room, right?
Yeah. I too was looking forward to seeing his candy craft.
If you would like, I can put on a display of my candy craft for you right now.
It looks like dough. When I see it, I think like pizza dough. Is that a pig or a dog? I'm gonna assume it's a dog.
What do you think it represents, Sir Detective?
Is it supposed to be a police dog?
No. This is a wolf.
See, I could buy dog. I was thinking pig for a bit. Definitely not a wolf. You gotta... Gustavia, you're so close. You just gotta... When people be like, oh, look, it's a this. Just be like, yes. Just own it.
A lone... a lone wolf. Not bad.
Oh, he did. Lang was kind of his apprentice in the first Edgeworth game. He only had a brief cameo in the Back in Time case, though.
What would my candy form be? I'm kind of curious myself.
Well, now I'm curious.
Moving on.
Write in the comments what you think my candy form would be. This one, poorly. That would have created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away. Do you know what time of the murder? That was not his voice, no.
We're still waiting on the autopsy report.
Without the autopsy report, how can you have arrested Mr. Master?
We don't know the time of death, but we do know when the body was discovered.
God, he's got hairy arms like me, too.
It was discovered while Master was judging Dame Gustavia's room. I believe he let the body be discovered to create an alibi.
But that alone is not enough to arrest Mr. Master, right?
Who knows?
You...
That's all I intend to say.
Detective Bat, are you hiding something? Detective Bat seems adamant that Mr. Master is the culprit. I don't think Master Jeff would have broken his own creation. But why was the treasure chest broken then? Just think back to the situation in which the body was found. In doing so, we should be able to see the contradiction in Bad's reasoning. Yeah, she heard it in a crashing noise. There's no way he could... Whatever. So, that's probably the contradiction. I'll address that later. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Sure to go share. See you around Asklands.